Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Seven Pirates. Get up.
Out of the gun, Young. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Young. It is cut left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Young working from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Again, it's Gibbs. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Here we go.
Here's Young to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing the out route complete. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, smash Bronco. Tag.
Now it's Young. Escapes the pocket. Bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Rush coming for Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, 76. What?
Trying again, following the sack. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. From their own end zone, and he gets it away. Brought in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Panthers working with a short field as they take over. Young on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers need only one to take the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the first quarter. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Throwing is gone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
We go tonight. 5.
From the gun, Goff. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
DC. Hey, 5. 76, come on. 76, our ball.
4th down, Goff throwing. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. You're good on the point after. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Goff back to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Goff. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Jack Fox on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And this one is stopped after getting up past the 35. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers. With it, 1st and 10. Defense shows blitz. Young. Free inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. That's completed out to the right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hands off here for Brooks. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. Now the Lions calling timeouts. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down.
2 for 1.
Another try following the sack. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Rolling left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Working quickly here. Running back sent in motion. He'll throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he lost the football. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. On now is York to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And look at this return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Goff setting to throw. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his leg.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game. Fox now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That's Marcus Davenport with the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It is caught left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He puts everything behind this one. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco switch. Hey, check that, street. Hut.
They'll run here following the penalty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Taking a shot for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Looking to throw, Young. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Now is York to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Goff. Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw from Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Gibbs. He has room past the 25. And they get to him, but this is a first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. Chandler is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game.
Lions 14. Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Through the decades, Kate, all kick returners have had to have tremendous vision, but it's a little different now with these new rules. You're not watching and feeling those guys running at you all the way down the field, no. Now you're more like a running back. You're looking for that crease, that opening, that lane to exploit. Boy, did he.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but... they'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go!
Out of the gun, Young. Legette's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Panther Street! Panther, let's go!
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Forced out to his right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Groupie sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Return starts from the goal line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Orange. We go.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get it back after a marvelous...
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Running once more with Brooks. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers make it a 24-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Jukes one defender. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
And the Panthers secure that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go!
Running the toss here to Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. J.C. Jackson with the pick.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Throw complete to Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. It's taken in by Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Throwing now from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. He'll throw it yet again. Getting out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Let's go now.
Motioning Williams left. Throwing it again here. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway. You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
You know, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions get it back on his 6th interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Looking to throw it. He gets this one to Peoples-Jones. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Escapes out to the left. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other.